With that, we move on to the next agenda on the list. We clearly saw a mixed view on how and if AI can support and enable us coaches in the text chat in what we do better. We have today with us Harry Novic to throw some light on this topic. Harry is a founder and CEO of Rocky.AI, an AI-powered personal development solution. He's also the member of ICF's AI Coaching Standards Workgroup. He's a corporate veteran with experience in sales, talent development, software development, and project management in technology space. As an MBA and computer scientist, Harry was an active sales director in the Asia Pacific region for German Robotics Corporation for about 10 years. And it was during this time where he was responsible for business development and training and educating the managers to become high performers that the idea or the inspiration for Rocky.AI came about. Harry believed that AI offered an opportunity to help professionals unlock their full potential and that AI was the way to deliver ongoing daily support to achieve the desired objectives for progression. With that intent in mind, Harry founded Rocky.AI in 2019 and is a leading contributor in the space of AI coaching and conversational chatbots. Please put your hands together as we welcome Harry for a keynote address on the topic AI-powered coaching.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very excited to talk with you. Thank you very much for this warm introduction. And I will jump directly into the topic of AI coaching. I will share my screen for that. So as already introduced, I'm the founder of Rocky.AI and slideshow. And we created and launched Rocky to bring executive coaching to young professionals in a positive mindset and self-coaching, self-development experience with a digital coach. Let me talk about AI coaching. I want to first to set the scene for what you think about AI. You already put some comments. I want to reinitiate it from a little deeper point. So what is AI? My first sentence on it, AI itself is not a product. AI is an enabling technology. So similar like the combustion engine, the microchip, the internet, these technologies allowed many products which influence our day to day. For example, the engine led to cars, to trucks, the motors led to robots, the microchips led to PCs and to software that we use every day. Same with the internet. And now is the question, to what products does AI lead? Because AI itself is not a product, it's a technology. I want to go into it a bit deeper. So first of all, when you hear AI, there would be 4 words which are very important. We have artificial intelligence, we have machine learning, we have neural networks, we have deep learning. I will not go too scientific, but I just want to set the stage for those items. First of all, artificial intelligence is not a protected word. Any intelligent software could claim it's AI. Just by saying our software is mimicking human behavior, it's already AI. So AI doesn't mean much. However, when we go into machine learning, then we talk about algorithms that use data that are calculated in a way to generate predictions. Neural networks are the next level. Neural networks are actually a prediction of paths of different scenarios based on trained data to create results. And then we have deep learning. Deep learning is even one level deeper, which means it uses neural networks to create paths on multi-layers of dimensions to even create ideas and new conclusions. And these are the 4 levels of AI. Now, what are the technologies in place? Number 1 is natural language processing. So AI can be used to understand what an individual is saying and to recognize it, put it into the right context. Another example is image video recognition. So detect the face, detect the motion, detect unhappiness in a face, detect movement. The third thing, and this is very interesting for us, is sentiment analysis, which means the AI can go over a text, can go over pictures, and identify what is the mood, what is the context, what is this article about, how is the person feeling. And finally, AI can be used to generate recommendations or diagnosis. So out of a lot of data and a lot of inputs, AI can detect who is the person, what's the profile, where is it coming from, where is this person leading to, what does this person need. These are four very important elements when we talk about AI in application. Now, how is this connected with coaching? And I put together a number of examples because you already put some ideas. Number one is training. AI can be used to analyze coaching conversations, analyze the coach himself, analyze behavior and results, so that with this additional data generated, a review can be generated to give recommendation what has to be improved, what has to be done next, for example. Related to that are insights. So AI can generate insights by analyzing reactions, processing data, doing follow-ups, measure engagement. A lot of possibilities here to generate new value and information. Then, and I think this is what will be most interesting for coaches, is AI to outsource processes. An example could be end user onboarding and goal setting, generate follow-ups after a conversation, generate assessments, generate motivation gamification by applying after tools after a coaching conversation. And we are there, automated coaching. Similar as our app is doing, we actually democratizing coaching, bringing it to a low cost to young professionals, and enable scaling of coaching, which allows an entry into a coaching or a post-process of coaching, or at some point, even an almost human-like coaching for those who are experienced with coaching. Now, talking about products. So if you search for AI coaching, you will find different apps, product solutions that help utilize AI coaching. One thing is scheduled coaching. So an example is Queenza. So creating a weekly activity report, making the reminders, doing the schedule, doing the management, being an assistant for coaching conversations, but also for the individuals to follow up. Ovida is an example which is processing a coaching conversation, which means the video, the conversations, the sentiment of coach and coachee are analyzed and scored, and Ovida is providing an insight of the success of the coaching conversation. Then we have interactive applications, Reimagine. These applications, they help individuals to build habits, to do the follow-up, to track their mood. There's AI behind to provide recommendations, to provide articles and tips matching to the mood of the theme of the day. And we have conversational AI coaches, usually chatbots. Our product is one of these examples. These coaches mimic human coaches, usually in a specific context. In our context, it's leadership skills, career development, and provide coaching mechanics, coaching philosophy in a chatbot conversational approach. These are just some examples of products, and many of these products are in early stage, but many of these solutions are coming out as AI enables so much possibilities for personalization and scaling. Now, what I want also to mention is, as all those different products and solutions are coming out, ICF has created a working group to define standards for AI coaching. These standards are very valuable because we are providing, first of all, good coaching practices as definition, but also using and train AI on the right ethics, on the right bias, on inclusion, and on the right mechanics of coaching. The goal of the ICF with this working group is to generate a standard, but also to create certifications for software, for products, for applications to get an AI coach badge at some point, which will help coaches individuals, but also businesses to choose coaching products which fit very well to their needs and which apply coaching. Just quickly about Rocky.AI. It's a personal development app available on the different app stores. It's inviting individuals to do a daily mindset, self-reflection. The AI coach is asking questions and following up and listening to the individuals by providing accountability and giving also a set of ideas and tips. Thank you very much so far. I will be available later for more questions or now, but I'm hopefully already helped you a little bit to understand AI a bit more in this short presentation.